So Steve, you know the evidence on what works more than probably anyone I certainly know. What are the most surprising findings, do you think?
One thing that's really challenging to do is praise, giving positive feedback to learners. Because giving positive feedback to learners isn't always successful. You want to give a range of feedback depending on the child and depending on the context and the content of what they're learning. So just giving pupils positive feedback can actually make it worse. It can make them dependent. It can demotivate them if they thought what they've done was easy. So effective feedback is challenging. I think the findings that teachers find counterintuitive are things like that smaller classes don't necessarily make as much difference to learning as people hope. Reducing class sizes by 3, 4, 5 pupils isn't going to make a difference to learning outcomes. It's only when you have really small classes of about 15 to 17 that you see a difference, and that's because teachers are able to teach differently in such small settings. Another myth is in terms of raising aspirations. People have tried to improve learning outcomes by improving children's aspiration to learn. But it's a more complex relationship than that. The best way to improve aspirations is to improve learning outcomes. So getting children to be more successful at something and then building on that to improve their aspiration, and that makes them try harder, help them succeed more, and that raises their aspirations. So that complex interaction is what we're looking for. You can't raise aspirations separately from improving learning outcomes.